Java with Ryan and Clark. So, Ryan, we got to give these guys the truth, the lowdown. How
Actually, it was pretty high. It was a pretty high shot.
It was. But how it all went down.
If the trigger's cold, it would have fold.
Oh, the lope will fold.
Lope will fold.
Because that lope did a fold.
It did a fold.
Okay.
Right? We gotta start.
Right? There was tons of stuff happening.
So we're gonna start. This is a 3-day hunt that was on. It could have been done, but in a lot less time. But I decided to go the hard route and not shoot it just driving up with the truck. So we did, yeah. And I wanted it to be,
a lot of people tried that.
Yeah.
A lot of other. There's
so
lots
first
of other
day.
hunters.
First day.
All the road hunters seem to be running the roads in the Antelope now are being chased everywhere, so they went from 600 yards to 1,000 yards, and now they're back across other properties. So it's looking like today might be a waiting game of having either someone shoot at them or chase them around so that they come in this quarter of the section. But just wait it out. Patience.
Ryan has been onto these antelope here. Ryan is out there somewhere. He has a little bit of a breakdown on his truck. He doesn't know if the rock's stuck in a rotor. A little basket buck is just over here somewhere. There was a pretty good herd, and I watched Ashton. I talked to him earlier, and he said he was going to go after him, and I thought it's kind of perfect the angle they went after. I don't know if they shot or not, but the whole herd came bombing over the hill, and they're going right direction for Ryan. So if you guys hear a gunshot, that'll be Ryan. He's got his decoys out there, so if they come running over, they'll feel comfortable by those decoys. And Pastor Mike got his antelope. He was out with some other guys. Ryan just went back off, and I'm gonna help him skin him out. And he's just on his way to the ranch here. So I got some water and some knives. Listen,
Do you get any work done over
I want to tell you something here. Who's the antelope hunter?
Me.
That's right. But hey, how do you measure this antelope?
Use your fingers.
Look at. This is how you do it. I'm gonna teach you a lesson here. What are you looking? Tape measure ain't gonna do you any good. Trust me.
Easy 20.
So this is what you do. You go from here to here, that distance there, and right there, you got it. 20 pounds of sausage and 2 little skinny back straps and a couple roasts. Look it. That's all that matters. That's all that counts, Mr. Taxidermist.
46. 46.
Is it 46?
46.
Let's see.
Oh yeah. 46.
46.
Oh yeah. 14-inch.
40,
cord.
46 and 14. That's all that matters right there. The second morning I was hauling calves.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
And then they were all like kind of going where they were supposed to and kind of staying together. And then the road hunters showed up and they shot one. And
is this today you're talking about?
No, yesterday.
Yeah, they shot at one. They didn't shoot one, I don't think, did they?
I think
they took a shot. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there was about 3 or 4 trucks. And so one shot went out and then that scattered the whole group. So that kind of ruined it for.
Well, Ryan is out there right now, and these antelope are starting to move. There's a good buck right there, it looks like. Hard to tell in the picture, but there's been some other hunters that have spotted them as well. So
in their black truck that decided to drop off a few guys, and they clearly haven't hunted antelope before because they tried to sneak up in the middle of the field, and I was watching them from a mile away, and they thought they could sneak up to the antelope. The antelope proved they flushed them all out, and so now they have went back defeated into their truck and have drove off.
and then day 3 is today.
Day 3, I went back to the same location and they were all spread out again. But I walked in there and they were already moving. So I had to change plans, and this again crawled like crazy, and it was cold.
And I had to take kids to school in the morning, so I didn't come with you right away. But I came, I don't know, what time I was there at like 9:45 or 9:30.
Yeah.
Is that when I got there? And then when I came in, I saw that other group off to the side, but you were already on a group.
Yeah.
Of
and making sure that they bed down, and then we're gonna come back there. So there's about 8 to 10 bucks in there, and then about 65 does that are hanging around as well. So some of them are in rut.
Very cool. Still waiting for the gunshot, Ryan. So I would say right now they're about 400 yards what you're watching them through. I don't know if I got to do VoIP. Is this illegal? Are you supposed to do VoIP if you're videoing somebody at 400 yards, or is that just a peeping Tom? I better stop. A little shaky because of the wind. You can see Ryan sitting on the hill. He's about 3/4 of a mile away. I don't know, he's looking through, he's got his bipod down. So,
but yeah, Clark texted me and said, or when I was laying on the field there watching these antelope, they all bedded down, and then said, well, this guy shot one, so you better get moving because there's a lot of hunters. Well, clearly I knew that there was a lot of hunters out there because I was watching them. So yeah, ended up the buck that was bedded down. He stood up, and I paced it off later. It was about 330 yards. Yeah. And so I took a crack at him. I missed him, but because there's like a bunch of drainages and all that kind of stuff, I wasn't like 100% sure if I missed him or if I hit him because I had my eyes closed.
See, that truth comes out.
I did not have my eyes closed. But there was a whole bunch. There was like 10 or 12 of them that were bedded right close together. And when one stood up and I shot at him, and then all the rest of them stood up. So I was trying to figure out, and then I didn't want to shoot again because I didn't want to shoot two. So then I ran down there, made sure that I had
a clear miss.
A clear miss.
That's what you should. That's what you should do. Ryan just shot here. Hurry up, man. Hurry up. You'll still get them, I think. Hurry up. Otherwise, they're going to get across. chuck your decoy on there and come.
I headed east, and then I made my way that way, got all my decoys and stuff, and then we ended up
I laughed. You come over the hill because I came around with the truck and you had decoys under your arms. Yeah. And you're coming.
Yeah. I said, it's a little bit nerve-wracking holding a decoy when you're going across a field with all them road hunters. Yeah. But clearly it's not a very good decoy because no one shot at me.
Is that why you had them backwards? Yeah. The silver handle sticking out. So then when you were getting back to the truck, because in the meantime those antelope were moving east.
Yeah. They're moving for the hills.
Yeah, and the hills are the land we can't hunt in. Yeah. So then I said we gotta make some time here. So you jumped in with me and we headed down the road, and then you jumped out. That's where you jumped out right there. And how far did we go from where you were We were probably 3/4 of a mile from where you went. So yeah. So to be on foot, you'd need to be like Usain Bolt or whatever to catch up. He's dead now, Ryan. Just keep your eye out. Because the grass is deep. You see him? He folded though, eh? That's good. Okay, you want some pictures?
Yeah.
So should I stop videoing? Did you know I was videoing the whole time? I am, I'm videoing.
Yeah.
Right? And you know what I can't get over? That you show off with a running shot, but then you take out his tenderloins.
Yeah.
But he didn't go 20. Hey,
sorry.
he didn't go 4. He didn't go 4 because he was slid. Didn't he? Okay. Enough of this mojo camera or video and stuff. Let's go to camera. You said how far was the shot?
30 yards.
30 yards.
Yeah, 30 yards. Went from a 340-yard shot to a 30-yard shot. Didn't go 0.
No,
that one dropped.
I think his nose hit the ground. He might have went a half a yard just when he rolled a little bit. But and then yeah, he folded.
We would have had some footage, but our cameraman was so busy getting.
When he folded like that, I wasn't so sure about the shot. Yeah, I didn't take any. I was barking. I was busy barking. But you know, when you hit him, I thought maybe you hit him in the head the way he dropped. But I thought, yeah.
Talk about Manitoba hunting and being on like a road allowance or like a fence line that you have like 30 feet to shoot, and if you don't shoot and he jumps over the fence, you can't shoot him anymore.
Yeah,
that's where this was like, because.
Oh, coffee doc.
Yeah.
Java with Ryan.
We have
But you know, before it's lunchtime, so let's get the hide off and let's get the guts out of them. Right? Oh, I better get that. I might have to edit that part of it out.
Perfect vital shot.
I know. It was vitals. Those are my. Hey, you know what? That is a perfect vital shot. Those are my vitals anyways, so I would say it's a perfect vital shot. If you hit me there, I'm gonna go down. Good. But you won't find a hole anywhere in this, and the cape will be good for the taxidermist.
There's no hole in this except for here.
We're not showing that. We're cutting that out of the video.
It didn't go 0.
Right in the loins. Hit him right in the loins. I think we're running out of tractors. There's one more tractor. Jurgen, just got to get your antelope. We got one more tractor.
If the trigger's cold, it would fold.
Oh, the lope will fold.
Lope will fold.
Because that lope did a fold.
It did a fold.
I don't. Yeah, that's you guys. I don't know how much. Like I wasn't videoing when we shot or anything that way. That would have been some pretty awesome. He's fired. Yeah.
He came along for videoing, and all he has to do is bark.
All he did was pick me up and take me to the antelope. But hey, no, it was it was a good hunt, anyways. So yeah, thanks for joining us for Java. Hey, let's do something here. Okay, it's time to clean up. Does that not blow your mind? Take Pastor Mike's antelope right here and trade it with Ryan's antelope. He'll never know. But so here's it is. Everybody's Pastor Mike. Everybody was wondering. So we had men's group here on Monday, and there was a new guy by the name of Anthony, and he revealed what your video game name was.
Yeah.
We're gonna sneeze. This is original.
The most Christ-like video game.
So they used to play on they had a big projector. Brody's saying, what? It's a shooting. So guess what Pastor Mike's name was? What? Reverend Death. And there's evidence of it right there.
pretty dark.
Reverend Death. There is, that's the name of that buck, Reverend Death. He met Reverend Death.
Hello.
I don't know if
Like Clark said,
I don't know if we can put that
if
on.
we switched antelope, no one would know except for Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus will know if we
us.
cheated.
Yeah. And this. Next time we see, we'd never look at Pastor Mike the same way. And here I am editing the video for the antelope hunt. And there's a coyote right here. I hope the birds never picked it away already. But he didn't go too far. Here he is, right here. It's a nice dog here anyways. It's the fur looks really nice here now. Another male. That one's a little heavier than the other ones, so